When you talk to other gamers, you must have heard about Kontrol Freek. For those who are unfamiliar with this, Kontrol Freek are stick extenders for your controller, and Kontrol Freek claims that this increases accuracy and performance. So I got myself a pair of these and let's review it in this video. Hey Guardians, welcome back for another video. Today we are going to review Kontrol Freek. Before I start the video, I am in no way sponsored or anything by Kontrol Freek. I've bought this with my own money and I just wanted to share my experience with all of you in this video. So Kontrol Freek has caught my eye already for a long time, but I never managed to buy one until recently. Hardcore gamers mentioned that Kontrol Freek improved the gameplay, and obviously, as with any other gamer, I am interested in this as well. So recently I bought myself a pair of Kontrol Freek and I've chosen the Vortex version. As you can see, the Vortex Kontrol Freek have this nice bright orange color, and it comes with a shorter extension for the left thumbstick and a taller extension for the right one, which we will talk about later. And it is really easy to mount this on your controller. You just need to pull it over the thumbsticks and it will snap right on it. The first thing you will notice with the Kontrol Freek is that these are much more grippier than the standard PS4 DualShock controller. And you also notice that the left one is slightly shorter than the right one, and that the surface of the left one is concave, which allows you to put your whole thumb on it for better grip and movement control. The right one has a dome surface and it is a bit taller, which according to Kontrol Freek allows you to make smaller, more precise movements and in return have a better aim. The dome surface has another advantage which allows you to make movements with minimal touch of your thumb so that you are quicker with your aim. These extensions also has the added benefit of protecting the rubber on your controller. Nothing is worse than replacing your controller because the grip has worn off. And the PS4 controllers are not cheap at all, so Kontrol Freek can act as an extra protection for your controller. So after testing these out in the Crucible, I do notice that Kontrol Freek are much more grippier than the standard joystick. And at first the movement actually felt much slower than before. And then I found out that while using these, you should actually bump up the sensitivity because you have so much more movement range with the Kontrol Freek. And after bumping it up, I do notice that my movements are much faster than before. This makes sense because first of all you bumped up the sensitivity, so you are already moving and turning quicker than before. But due to the taller extensions, which give you a larger movement range, you are now much more precise with your movements. Whereas before, without the Kontrol Freek on a high sensitivity level, you will move way too fast with the standard thumbsticks. So the best way to set up the sensitivity with Kontrol Freek is first to bump up the sensitivity to max and then lower this down one by one until you feel that you are moving on the edge of too fast, but you are still able to manage your shot. Now put on your Kontrol Freek and this is the new sensitivity that you want to be comfortable with. Now it will take some time to get used to this, so I recommend to play at least an hour to get used to the new pace. If afterwards you still feel it's too fast, go down again one by one until you are comfortable with your new sensitivity setting. I find the sensitivity of 6 to work the best for me, whereas I used to play at 3 or 4. But do the Kontrol Freek really improve your performance? Well, if you are only talking about KD, then the Kontrol Freek is not something that you will be looking for. Moving and aiming faster won't have a direct effect on your KD. Well, Sway, what are you talking about? If I am faster at aiming than my opponent, then I will win, right? Well, yes and no. Yes, because you do have a slightly better advantage with your faster movement, but you can also drastically improve your KD without Kontrol Freek. You can focus on your engagement strategy. For example, while moving into a gunfight, do you have to engage in an open battlefield? Or can you make use of corners or your vertical space? And what is your weapon loadout? Are you using the most effective weapons? Things like these will drastically improve your KD much more so than a pair of Kontrol Freek. But as mentioned before, it does give you a slight advantage in terms of your movement, because you can basically bump up your sensitivity without losing any precision movement due to the slightly taller thumbsticks and the extra grip that you have with the Kontrol Freek. So this does not turn you into a slayer and it does not help you to aim better, but it does give you a larger range of movements which good players will be able to take advantage from to improve their gameplay. It is the same way as if you would get a faster car, that this will not automatically make you a better driver, but good drivers will be able to get the most out of the car depending on the track that they are driving on. And that is how you should treat these control freaks. It does not improve your skill directly, but it does give you a slight movement improvement, and then it is up to you how you make the full use out of this. So should you buy one of these? Well, the Kontrol Freek does not come cheap. The price starts at around 15 euros or $15 if you are in the States for a pair of basically plastic rubber grips. So the improved movement will be the most beneficial with first-person shooter games like Destiny or Call of Duty. So if you like shooter games and you are competitive, go ahead and get these. This will give you more precise movement abilities, and it will also have the added benefit of protecting the grip of your controller. But if you are just a casual player, I would say keep on using your standard controller unless you really want to improve your gameplay. But then again, there are other ways to improve your gameplay than simply buying the Kontrol Freek. But that would be a whole different video. As mentioned before, I am not sponsored or anything by Kontrol Freek, but I do know that some YouTubers have discount codes available. So if you are planning to buy one of these, your favorite YouTube gamer probably has one of these codes. So go to one of their videos and a discount code can probably be found in the video description. Don't forget to say that Sway Gaming has brought you to this video. So that's it for today. A like is appreciated if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more Destiny content, tips and tricks, and review videos. And as always, I will see you in the next video, Guardians.